What is up, ladies and gents? How's it going? I hope you're doing very well indeed. This is myself, Matt the Tomato. Thank you so much for tuning in, and welcome back to some more Theme Park World. This is the PS1 version. Absolute nostalgia going on over here. This is 25 years old at the time of recording. And, we started in the first episode. We've opened up a park here. We've got some basic rides. We've got some shops on the go. The bogs are okay. And we got a few games and stuff like that. The researcher that we've got, I can't remember his name now. Should probably remember his name. Has gone and researched a bunch of stuff for us. So we have some new things to build. We have a new shop, a new feature, and a new upgrade. So, Mr. Mechanic over here has just been walking around doing nothing. So let's go ahead and spend on an upgrade to the Rocky Racers. So upgrades and stuff like that allow you to increase the capacity and reliability of rides, which is pretty good. So it means for the same sort of running time and whatnot, you can increase the reliability. So you can probably put more people on it, which reduces queues and all that jazz. There's actually a bit of a queue for the Crazy Egg right now. There we go. There's the mechanic. He's going in and he's going to upgrade the Rocky Racers, which is super. In some of the harder parks, upgrades are absolutely vital because rides are pretty sort of prone to breaking down pretty quickly in some of the bigger parks, or the later parks rather, because the game gets harder as you go along. So that upgrade is complete. So we'll go up to, we can go up to 5 now because we had 4 earlier. We'll go up to 5 and we'll keep the speed at the same. So actually that should be fine. So we'll keep that exactly where that is, which is super. Right, we were contemplating building a new ride over this way along with a shop. I kind of want to build the ride first. But I don't see an issue with maybe building the feature that we researched, which is the large tree. Oh, it's a bit smaller than I thought it was going to be. Irony. Let's just chuck it in here for now. There we go. Let's chuck that in there. That's nice, isn't it? Look at that. Isn't that nice? Right, so the new shop. Yeah, I wanted to put the new shop over here. And I was thinking of doing like a mirror. So we get a ride and a shop over in this area. And then another ride and a shop over in this area. Just to spread out the food a little bit. And maybe we like add an extra drink shop in either corner as well. Because drinks are quite important. Visitors want quick access to drinks. So that should be doable, I think. So it's annoying because we've got the ice cream shop, which is usually massively popular, but I don't really want to build it just yet because I want to research that ride first and get that in. Because I think, if I remember, I remember a little bit about this game. I think, if I remember correctly, the Sun God is quite a narrow ride. I don't know if it's going to fit in there though. I might have to like rejig some of this path a little bit. In fact, I probably will do that. Like. Let's try and rejig a bit of that, just get a bit more room. If not, we could just do it over here. Might be easier to just do it over this side. That's true. We sort of built the dino racing in a bit of a strange spot, so it kind of hinders construction over there a little bit. But we should be okay, yeah. So I'll hold off on the ice cream shop for now. Even though it's a colossal moneymaker. Where are we with, oh, okay, yeah. We're pretty good here, actually. In fact, some of these features are pretty good. So we could hire a second researcher just to make this a little bit better. A lot of people are whinging about dirty toilets and stuff like that. Is it worth another cleaner? It's not that expensive. Might just have been a bit unlucky there, but...
Keep up the good work.
Yeah, not sure. Okay, we have researched a new feature as well, which is the fountain, but I'm going to hold off on adding more research here because I want this ride. So by reducing the amount of things to research, it speeds up the rest of the research that's currently ongoing. So I think I will just like hold off here, and then what's going to happen is once that ride is researched, there's going to be like a big expansion going on. So yeah, what I will do actually is rather than hiring a new member of staff, there we go, Chris Hadley. I actually want to put him through some training. How much is this going to be? 1,500. I think it's worth it, though. We'll go ahead and train him to the next level. So he's got massive motivation now, but also his skill level's a bit better. So just him on his own should be able to cope with extra research, I think. He's already done pretty okay so far, but I think that extra bit of training might just speed it up a little bit. So, and I think that's worth it. We could have just hired another researcher, but nah. Train the current guy. Long term, having one researcher will be more cost effective than having two. Because we spent 1,500 up front there, but then having two of them, we'd have extra wages. So after like 10 months of spending 150 on another researcher, we'll have spent the same amount of money on this guy. So it's a long-term investment to train as opposed to hiring new people. That doesn't work in real life. Like I'm a supervisor myself. I have a small team. So I want like more people in my team as opposed, because there's more people to do work, you can get more stuff done, and obviously then it makes me allows me to be more of a supervisor, and that doesn't mean sit on my ass. I'm pretty outgoing supervisor, I'd say. Actually, I get stuck in with my team quite a lot. Lead from the front is what I believe. So. The advisor seriously thinks we can get away with higher ticket prices. We haven't really built anything, so I don't know whether we should be doing this, but I'm going to go up to 70 here. We'll see whether this cohort decide to come in. Hey, gold ticket.
Congratulations, because you attracted enough visitors to reach your goal.
Okay, we attracted 100 visitors. Fantastic. Yeah, all of those guys came in, including the girl who skipped the queue. Did you see that? She went across from one to the other. Like, queue jumper. You... You should be banned. Okay, so we've done 100 visitors, 2,000 profit and staying in business for a year. They still think the ticket price is cheap. I can't believe that. So I think we'll delete that one now because we've done the 100 visitors. So fantastic. So we've got 2 gold tickets. After 4 gold tickets, you can purchase a camcorder. Which doesn't sound amazing, except the camcorder allows you to actually walk around your park as a visitor, and you can even go on the rides that you've built. Which immediately you think, hey, we could build some jazzy roller coasters, and we could then ride those roller coasters. And you're absolutely spot on. We can do that. Some of the games as well, like the arcade stuff. I'm not sure about the arcade, but the dino racing and some of the other like sideshows you can play as well, and there's gold tickets available for winning some of those games, which is pretty cool. So yeah, it's exciting. So what the other thing you need to bear in mind is when you are wanting to move to a new park, you have to have a certain number of gold tickets, and when you buy the camcorder, you use the gold tickets. So if we want to buy the camcorder and move to a new park, in this case, we'll need 5 gold tickets. We need 4 for the camcorder and then 1 to buy access to another park. The cost of accessing more parks goes up as you go through the game. Some of them require like 3 or 4 gold tickets to get into. So one thing it does do in the main screen, if I remember correctly, is once you have started building a park, you go back to the main menu. It tells you how many gold tickets are available and how many you've got, so you can go and find the rest if you're looking for the hidden ones. Okay, new shop was researched. And the ride. Fantastic. Okay, right. So let's go ahead and Aztec Bounce. Costume shop. Big Palm. And actually we'll hold off on that one because we need to build a new ride. Right, so let's build a new ride first. It's the Sun God. Right. Ooh, this is okay actually. So we could do that. That's a bit of an awkward one. But I was thinking of doing this instead. So if we chuck it here... Excellent. Right. So let's go... I tell you what, we'll do this for the queue. And we'll run 2 pathways out of here. Can I, like, rotate back around? Now, I've left a gap on the corner on purpose because I want to build the ice cream shop there.
Done that, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you should research some more.
Ah, that's not really what I wanted. Let's do that then. Looks a bit weird. But let's do that. We'll sort the ice cream shop first.
Statues, things to make your park look nice.
He's whinging about lack of features, but also your big fat head is in the way of me seeing the sale price. Right. Mate,
People are getting hungry, and there aren't enough food shops.
get
Do you think we should
lost.
build some
I'm
more?
building a food shop right now. Oh, for fuck's sake. Mate!
Your visitors are having a great
Right.
time.
Okay,
Keep up
so
the
let's go. So the chips are at 50. Now, the ice cream shop is very popular. So do we want to do 55?
Visitors find your ticket prices
Is that a
very
good
cheap.
price?
Perhaps you should raise them.
We'll try 55 and see whether people are happy or not. Let's give it a go. Ace, right? Look at it! Look at that! Did you see that guy there making a beeline for the ice cream shop? Right. Okay. 8, 5. Yep, that's fine. I'm not going to touch any of that.
You've
That's
researched
perfect.
some ride upgrades that you haven't used. Maybe you should give
What I
them a
then want to
try.
do is I
People
want
love
to place
change.
a litter bin over here. There. Ooh, and actually, the other thing I didn't quite think about is we should probably put a toilet in here as well. We need a toilet over there, because that's quite a way to go. So yeah, we'll do that. And we'll probably get a cleaner to just, like, patrol the front. Ooh, mechanic.
Oh, there's never a mechanic around when you need one. You know, some parts of the park.
Oh, yes, of course, because we've got the patrol area for the mechanic set to the area of the first 2 rides. So what we actually need
Your park has
is this
precious
guy
few
to
features.
extend his
It's like
coverage
Norfolk
to something like
with a
that.
gate. Maybe you should build some more.
We may
You can find it on the
also...
miscellaneous items list on the buy screen.
Oh, something broke. What broke? Ah, the crazy ape broke.
She's gonna blow! You've got a
Right,
ride
call the
that's about to
mechanic.
break.
And the reason that happened is because I didn't do the upgrade in time. Let's book that in as well.
You're doing a great job.
So he can go and fix it, and then he can go and upgrade it. Excellent. Okay, he's already on the case, though. Pretty good. That's one of the benefits of hiring the level 2 guy, is he's usually on it.
Some of the people who have eaten in your park feel like they've had a
Okay,
bad deal.
Ace. Right.
You need to prove the
So, I was
situation
thinking
before
about a
more
staff
visitors
room over
get
here.
angry.
But actually what I want to do is I want to build another drink shop.
Some visitors who've bought drinks went away dissatisfied.
Some people
with the
whinging about
quality.
drinks. Oh, because there's a bit of ice in there, that's why.
Before more people
Excellent,
get
right.
angry.
So, we'll put in a drink shop. We'll go with the same... Oh, get away.
Scientists have discovered
Incredibly
some
annoying.
upgrades.
Right, we'll go 50 for the sales price, and we'll put a bit of ice in there. That's fantastic. So now there's another access to a drink shop, and also there's a toilet in the middle, and there's a litter bin there as well.
You know,
And the other thing I want to do
fountains,
is I want to put in another security
things to make
camera,
your park look nice.
just to have a
Maybe
look
you need to
along
build
this
some more.
line.
You can find them in the miscellaneous items list on the buy
Excellent.
screen.
Okay, that has got some sort of, I don't know, some sort of small rock.
Your visitors are
Let's
having
go ahead and put
a great
that
time.
in, just as a
Keep up the
feature.
good work.
He will carry on whinging about features until you build at least one of everything. Once you've built one of everything, then the variety of features is fine. Yeah, that's the ticket price hat. I completely agree. We've built a whole load of new stuff since we raised that. So, let's get that increased. Great stuff. Okay. So, we've sort of created a big expansion over this way now, which is absolutely brilliant. I think we also researched a new sideshow, didn't we? So maybe we want to expand out this way. Okay, we reached the end of the sideshows. We do want to upgrade the sun god now. That is the one that's missing. So I think we do want to expand out here.
Your park has
The
precious
problem
features.
is
It's like
the
Norfolk
ride going to
with a
fit in
gate.
there?
Maybe you
In
should
fact,
build
what I'll
some
do is I'll
more.
leave that
You
like
can
that
find
for
them
now.
on the miscellaneous items list on the buy
And we'll go with the... Ah, it's the idol smash. This is a brilliant one, this.
screen. Lots of your visitors are thirsty. Maybe you should build some
Idol
drink
smash is brilliant. This is one of the playable ones, and you can actually play it. It's brilliant. Yeah, I love the idol smash.
You're doing
Okay,
a great job.
again,
People in the park are
16%
really
chance of
enjoying
winning. We'll go with the
themselves.
same ratio as the rest, and we'll see whether it makes any money. We need to go back to the dino racing, actually. Yeah, that's good. I'm happy with that. That's fine. Of course, we could charge more for the games and make more money, but that's making an absolute killing. That really is. That's brilliant.
Visitors
Okay.
find your ticket prices
So I want to put the
very cheap.
ride over here
Perhaps you
in this
should raise
area.
them.
Actually, I do want to do this. And then somewhere over here we'll do the same thing as what we've just done. We'll get a drink shop over there, we'll get a toilet, and then we'll get the burger shop in this area.
You don't have
I
a
think
very
we
good
do need
selection
another
of
cleaner.
features. You know,
I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help the current cleaner here. So let's go Elko
Maybe you need to build some more.
over this way, and
Miscellaneous items list on the buy screen.
we'll do something a bit like this. So we'll cover that sort of northern area, whereas this first cleaner can cover these ones. So that'll help.
Let's sit down on this feature.
What else was I gonna do? Ah, yes, that was it. I was probably gonna throw in another staff room over here. Come on, move down. There we go. Of course I want to leave no pathway to get there.
Your park has precious few feeders.
Ace. Okay, let's do that. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, so we have cut off a little bit of an area here. That's true. To a certain extent. Although we could run stuff around, like, here. So it could be okay. He's still whinging about the features. Probably because we haven't built that. We haven't built a loudspeaker, but there's also small tree and the big-ass fountain. Oh, it's not central. Look at that.
Nicely done. You've stayed in business long enough.
Oh, we've stayed in business for a year. I was thinking, what have we actually achieved there? Okay, so let's build a fountain in here then. That'll do. Massive ass fountain. That's beautiful, by the way. I absolutely love that one. That's a nice feature. Cool. I might end up moving the idle smash. I might end up deleting that and moving it, depending on the size of the ride that we're going for.
You don't have a very good selection of features. You know, trees, fountains, statues.
Right.
Things to make your park look nice.
I'm going to build a loudspeaker just because.
You can find them in the miscellaneous
and I think there was the small tree. Put one of those in there. And we've also got the big palm.
The visitors think
there we go.
Let's
chuck that in there. There we go. We got one of each feature, so now he should stop whinging. Right. Actually, I could have put that over there, couldn't I? That's better. Yeah. Delete that one. Excellent. How are we looking?
Keep up the good work.
Mammoth Fountain, sure. We're nearly there with the Aztec Bounce as well, which is good. So then we can get the burger shop over this way, and then we can sort of tidy this up. I think I built the idle smash a bit too soon. I don't think it will. Yeah, it won't. By the time I delete it, it won't make money. Although I believe I'll have to double check, but I think if you delete stuff, you do get some of the money back. So I don't think you get all of it, but I think you get some of it. Ice cream shop is absolutely booming, as it always does. They are happy with the prices as well, which is good. I did charge a little bit more than the others. I think the others are at 50, whereas the ice cream shop's at 55, because I know how popular it is. Chip in here. So yeah, we'll get another drink shop, we'll get a burger shop, we'll get the ride, and then we'll tidy up the idle smash if we need to. We'll start expanding out this way.
You're doing a great job. People in the park are really
cool.
enjoying themselves.
We're looking good. And we still got, there's obviously, you know, you can build massive amounts of area if you want to.
Visitors
I think that was the upgrade that was just completed there. That's good. Okay. Right. Took a little bit of a while, that. Maybe he took a break. Yeah, that's quite possible. Okay, so that extra staff room is going to make people staff happy as well. And again, later on in the game, as things get harder at the harder parts, staff can go on strike and stuff like that. And then, you know, like if your mechanic goes on strike and all your rides are breaking down, you're kind of screwing yourself. So.
Your visitors are having a great time. Keep up the good work.
Cool, it's going all right. We're doing okay so far. This is the easy park, though. That's the thing. This is the easiest one to do. They get a lot harder as you go along. Also, the themes change as well, which is quite nice. There's some different themes. I remember the space one. The space one was my favourite. I loved the space one. But, if I remember, the space parks were really hard.
I think your ticket price is a steal. Have you
seem to remember they were really, really difficult. They're still okay with the ticket price, so let's go up to 90. Blimey. This is in dollars, of course. I can't think what it would have been in Great British pounds at the time, but
You're doing a great job.
Cool.
People in the park will really
Ooh,
enjoy
do we
themselves.
think...
Keep it
I
up.
was thinking about maybe thinking about the guard. Cover a bit more
new shop
space.
has
We
been
have got security
researched.
cameras.
Whoever said that there's nothing new under the sun hasn't met your scientists.
What did we research there? I wasn't listening. New shop. So that would have been the costume shop. We'll go for the gift
Your
shop.
rides are beginning to look like last year's model, and you haven't researched many upgrades. Maybe you should have your scientists look into the situation.
He wants me to do more upgrades.
A park this size needs more toilets. That's all there is to it. Maybe you should
A
build
park
some
this size needs more toilets, and that's all there is to it. Well, I've got a good number of toilets, I think.
Visitors find your ticket.
I think I'm
prices
happy with my
very
toilet
cheap.
situation
Perhaps
here.
you should raise them.
There'll be a fourth one going in over here as well. Like, I think I've got loads of toilets.
Your visitors are having a great time.
A
Keep
park
up the
this
good
size needs more toilets. That's all there is to it. Cool. Okay, right. I think I'm going to end this episode right here then. So in the next episode, we'll wait for the new ride, and then we'll do another expansion over to the left this time. But otherwise, be sure to subscribe to follow Theme Park World. See you later.